Veta forgetting a comma in his exclamation.
Yeah.
Are you happy, are you?
Hmm. Okay. First game will be on Canyon Ambush.
CA, if you will.
Byron Cavendish saying, "Well, we just wanted to test out the double Hades. We weren't expecting it to work. You know, all that stuff."
A scratch rocking dual carronades on the right side. Mortar Gat on the left with a Banshee up front. Flying Jellyfish got the carronade up front with the Flare Flame side complements and the Scuttled Pada with the Mortar Gat on the left. Artemis on the right. And a Banshee up front. Nope, Flare. I lied. Looked like a Banshee name was blocking it. And on the achievement floozy, we have Artemis Gat on the left, Mortar Carronade on the right, with a Banshee up front.
Okay, the Thralls here, very, very loose formation as they go ahead. You can just hear a scratch going, "Wait for me!" as the jellyfish
Which one's which?
flies on ahead.
Alright. Okay, I got it.
Of course, Crafford Sturty's voice doesn't sound like Mickey Mouse.
Unless it's Tuesday at 3
Unless
o'clock.
it's Tuesday, yeah.
Very rare occurrence. But it happened.
Right, okay. Well, anyway, Skullpather, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Sure, I'll be corrected in Twitch chat imminently.
Worst case, there's an R in there somewhere.
Yeah. Skullpather.
I remember asking him how it was pronounced yesterday, but the volume was low, so I didn't quite get it. But I think
Alright, the
I think it's how
achievement
it's spelled.
floozy and the... Alright, okay.
Hanging
Play
this
by
rock.
play activated. Okay, here we come, and the Junkers coming around the big rock here, and they're going to completely miss
Play
each
by
other.
play deactivated.
Play by play deactivated. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to... I haven't seen Space 2001.
What is happening? Space
Right,
Odyssey?
anyway, well, it's a Sky Odyssey right now as a scratch spots the achievement floozy. And the focus fire going down on a scratch here. A scratch dodging out the way of the focus fire.
Oh, we're getting caught up on the
dodges
rock.
right into a canyon wall as a flying jellyfish comes in. All sorts of action going down here. It's a plethora of piloting and I'm running out of words starting with P. Anyway,
Pantheon.
proverbial plethora
Plethora
of
of-
pantheon of piloting perversion.
Shenanigan.
Yeah, anyway, flying jellyfish goes down to the sustained focus fire of the achievement floozy. Now the skull pod is doing the same thing to a scratch.
Scratch gonna try
Oh
and I
my
think thread the
goodness.
needle and just run it.
And we have a disconnect on the scratch, the worst possible time. Scratch taking lots of hull damage, and he's dead.
Flying
But
jellyfish?
jellyfish spawn close, for better or worse.
Spawning is like marriage. For better or for worse. You have to deal with it.
Okay, well, close spawns here. We could see another engagement happen quite quickly. Or maybe they're going to be gentlemanly and wait for CFG to reconnect to the game.
I don't even think they noticed, to be honest.
Well, Obi Wannabe did say we broke CGFG. Oh wow, I think we did. Poor guy. Do we wait? No response. Well, I don't think waiting is going to be an option in a minute if the achievement floozy continues to go around that corner. Oh, but the spots have gone down on a scratch. I guess decided not to wait. Skrim, not only is he fighting his own clan, is using a connect to his advantage to gain a victory.
Mercilessly raining in mortar in the front of the flying jellyfish, waiting for Skullpata to get into this engagement. Did that mortar shot just go through that rock? Oh, there's a very small hole.
Skullpata would just, focus fire on the flying jellyfish. It would be dead by now. However, the Skullpata reluctant to get into this combat.
I don't know what it is about this specific area. The specific area just leads to really bizarre engagements where the pilots kind of just do really bizarre, unwieldy things, and it leads to really prolonged engagements.
Stuff to bump into.
Well, even before they just put a
lot of
ass ton of clouds in here, that was still the same thing going on.
Okay, now jellyfish scratch.
Need to get that dual focus down. He got hooked on the rock. I can't quite tell.
No coherent focus fire yet. Oh, are they gonna fire on jellyfish? Neither team really having much effect here.
Oh,
there, I say that. Now the achievement floozy's got his balloon taken down. More shots raining in.
I hate obsing. Oh my god, I can't see both teams at once. So there's kind of a trifecta going on right now where Skullpad is shooting at a Scratch, who's shooting at an achievement floozy.
Yes, he is shitting on Scratch. With that brutally timed gap mortar fire. But Skullpada's balloon's down now. The blender's just switching between these two ships, taking out their balloons. Achievement floozy, moonshining backwards into a rock, it looks like. Boom. Oh, that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to get some cover, and now he's wide open. Hull's on fire, hull's down, achievement floozy maybe about to die here.
Need to get that mortar in there and it rains in, but I think his armor just getting back up.
Achievement floozy moonshining ahead, trying to get behind. One bump will kill it, and it does.
And it does. With those words, they move on to their next target in the 2v1.
It did. Skullpata wisely deciding to GTFO here. Oh no! An achievement floozy has spawned miles away. The Scratch comes in, trying to chase down Skullpata.
There's that mortar, but a little premature. And there's the armor, mortar raining in, and he's got him. Just that armor back up just in time. Getting it back down. Need that mortar. Need that mortar.
Okay, whoever was at the mortar fell asleep in his post for a crucial second.
And that's all the red team needs to recuperate. Yep. However, I see fire coming from the achievement.
Taking lots of damage. Oh, they managed to take him down. The flying jellyfish has the drop on the Skullpata. The achievement floozy coming back in. So the flying jellyfish wants to get a kill here.
2v1, as it were.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to do it quickly.
Skullpata retreating. I'd almost like to see him coast forward.
Oh, achievement floozy coming in.
Just raining that
flying jellyfish.
Skullpata gets around.
Flying jellyfish knows the only chance he can get a kill here is to ram him into the terrain.
Not nearly enough momentum, however. Oh, but I spoke too soon.
Oh, but is he gonna just one more
shot?
One
carronade shot and he's done. Scratch.
But it was too late.
Scratch with the almost feed. He's like, this is a movie with the serial killer who's like right on the other side of the wall with their ears. It's high tension.
Yes,
Scratch
indeed.
choosing to go after the blue team, which I find surprising. Flying jellyfish spawning a decent distance away. I mean, it could have been moderately worse.
Scratch is in a 2-on-1 situation now, at least as soon as Skullpard raises its altitude a bit.
Mortar's just coasting underneath a Scratch as it hits the balloon. Flying jellyfish coming in.
Oh, Scratch
Unnoticed.
getting out of here.
Scratch is running away from his teammate, giving his teammate more distance to cover before he can come to assist. And
Well, he might be
Skullpad
trying
at
to
the
save his
sliver
own
health.
skin, which he has managed to do. Well, for a
You
bit.
spoke too soon.
I spoke too soon, I did. Well, he saved his life for a few seconds, but now everything's taken out and it's over. The Sky Invading Rhinos have taken the first game of this series.
Brick, being an adolescent and not capable of adult responsibilities, can you please check the map?
I was checking the map, Paradox. God, you treat me like I'm a child. Anyway.
I had this picture of Brick Hardcastle with a bunch of like gothy tattoos and piercings and stuff. You don't get me. You treat me like I'm a child.
Oh my god! I'm a Paradox!
Here we go, the final match in Sunday Rumble 12.
Yes.
Glowwater Thralls versus the Sky Invading Rhinos, who have an invader of their own, Skrim.
That's a very dignified voice.
Thank you.
Paradox. Maybe I'll do the low dance this time since you did the.
Okay.
Right, let's have a go. Can't be too hard. Okay, first off, we have the Wizard with a lumberjack front, Artemis front, right side Artemis, and left side Flare. On the Flying Jellyfish, it's a Blenderfish with a left side Flare and a right side Flame. On the Achievement Floozy, we've got left side Gat, Artemis, and on the right side we have Carronade, Mortar. And on the front we have a Rocket Carousel. On the Skullpad, on the left side we have the Gatling Mortar, and the right side we have the double Artemis. And on the front, well, look at that, it's a beacon flare gun.
Mother
Isn't
of
that
God.
lovely?
Who are you imitating just now? Because I recognize it. I don't know where from, but I recognize
I don't know.
it. Is it the painting
Oh.
guy who's like, oh, this is a nice bush? Put a nice little bush right there.
Is that your life drawing class, perhaps? Paradox. Nice bush.
We're looking for models.
Well, I'm too hot. You're faint, and also I'm not Canadian. Sorry
You're
about that.
acting like you don't have ways of communicating,
Oh, yeah, I could do
of
Skype,
defying
Skype,
boundaries.
Skype, Skype live modeling. Anyway.
Okay, so the Wizards
Anyway,
putting down fairly consistent fire on the blue team.
Yes. Skullpad taking damage to the balloon. Achievement Floozy's got a nice little hellfire there. Just gonna sit around the campfire, roasting marshmallows. Yeah, everyone's just ignoring the fire. There we go. Spikiness finally decides to put it out. Jellyfish and the Spire Wizard are quite.
Names of ships and stuff.
Yeah, it's like the Wizard and like the Jellyfish are just, I don't know, split up and stuff. There's a flare between them. Junk.
Rick's apathetic teenager voice is my new favorite casting.
Well, Wizard and
Maybe if we make the
Jellyfish.
clouds green, things will happen.
Well, they're
False.
firmly split up here, and I think they're doing more chin stroking, trying to figure out a way to get back together. So they can attack. Jellyfish going in. The flying jellyfish here coming in and change his mind.
No, he doesn't get to change his mind at this point. He's getting a face full of Artemis.
Well, it does look to me like he's reconsidering.
Oh, he's backing up. That's like not... You go behind the building if you're trying to reconsider here.
Sorry guys, don't mind me. Okay, those rockets aren't having too much of an effect on the flying jellyfish, not penetrating the armor. So yeah, I mean the Glowwaters could charge in here. Probably wouldn't be too big of a deal.
You're so impatient today, God.
God, they could charge in. Hint, hint. Anyway, firing lumberjack shots through a little crack here.
Brick's getting a little impatient today. I think we need to take him home. I think he's ready for bed.
I'm not bloody impatient. I remember a game we were having against Polaris where QWERTY got so impatient he threw his water bottle down and started screaming.
That was amusing, though.
I am not at that stage yet. Flying jellyfish taking a lot of damage, getting stuck on the top of this building.
Just getting released from its death grip.
He's about to be released from this mortal coil as the armor goes down, but there's no mortar to follow it up, or Artemis, or indeed anything else.
Or coils of mortality.
Yes, he has clung on to the mortal coil. He's coiled in mortality, you could say. The wizard sneaking around the side, bit close, but
sneaky wizard, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I like just seeing that like
monkey.
Massive circular balloon just kind of pop out of the
the
clouds.
skull pod is in a very bad position here.
Achievement Floozy is nowhere to be seen in this engagement.
Fire. Oh, his balloon is going to be massacred by both a heavy carronade and a lumberjack. Oh, goodness. But Achievement Floozy's coming back up. Skull pod is taking an extreme amount of damage. One more shot from anything will kill it. But it gets the armor back up and the Achievement Floozy is back on the flying jellyfish.
Bad ram off of flying jellyfish, and the Achievement Floozy is keeping it on.
Oh my god, flying jellyfish has literally no permahull. And it's dead. I don't think I've ever seen a ship have less permahull than that. Now a wizard, high angle fire. Wizard's going to be banking on the possibility he'll be able to suppress both these ships with a lumberjack, and he may be able to do that.
I mean, I don't think he's too worried because they're both junkers, but still.
Flying jellyfish spawn miles away. Well, if both these junkers just start kerosening and gap more to him from both sides, then the wizard will be an ex-wizard, and it looks like that's already about to happen. His armor's down. Oh, the wizard got to be careful not to back into a wall here as he reverses. Ooh, is he gonna get? He's trying to get a tight corner. Oh, tight cornering. Tight cornering by Craft Dexterity, avoiding bumping into the scenery and killing himself. Using kerosene
to break those arcs. Flying jellyfish showing up to the party.
Flying, yeah. What's up, guys? What a keg of beer. And Achievement Floozy.
By that I mean bullets.
He's getting drunk on that beer.
That was your worst analogy today.
It's not an analogy. It's a. Gold Potter firing on the flying jellyfish.
Illusion. Reference.
Metaphor.
Yeah, analogy and metaphor is synonymous. Go away.
Could be, yeah. Could be either, really, I suppose. Anyway, flying
literary
jellyfish.
analysis aside.
Right, well, the
Skullpada.
The Skullpada literally got killed there. No metaphor or analogy or anything about it. Flying jellyfish also about to go down here, but the Achievement Floozy is in a bad position.
Yep.
Can the Achievement Floozy thread the needle here and escape this rather invidious position? Oh, just using that drogue shoot to its absolute maximum effect. Achievement
And now
floozy
that
actually
bridge is
rising up.
completely blocking that firing arc of the wizard.
Oh,
As they try
wizard
and
taking
toss some
some
flares.
fire.
Here comes
Yes, the
Skullpowder.
Skullpowder's got the flare gun. It's turning its broadside. Oh dear, that spire will not hold up very well under sustained gap mortar fire. Armor's down. No mortars to be found, however. Oh, there we go, there's a few. Jellyfish coming back in, trying to take out the Skullpowder, but the Skullpowder's got the wizard right where he wants him, and the wizard goes down. Achievement Floozy bumping into walls here. Serves you right, Scrimscraw, for betraying your own team. About to defeat the Glowwater Thralls here, potentially. Glowwater Thralls are on the ropes.
They're trying to chase down the flying jellyfish. Jellyfish turning around to meet the achievement floozy's fire. I don't know what I think about that.
I think the wizard's
there's
about
the
to
wizard.
come around the corner and supplement the damage and potentially take out the achievement floozy here.
Now I agree with that decision.
Yep, there we go.
Skullpad is going the other way around, unknowingly subjecting his teammate to
no,
2v1.
This might be a mistake here, as the achievement floozy moonshining backwards has lost one of his engines. He's trying so hard to get out of this horrible situation, managing to get just barely, nobody's stuck against the wall, and the wizard's still got a bead on him. The achievement floozy's armor's down, but now the flying jellyfish is under attack by the Skullpowder. Pretty green flares floating in the air. The Skullpowder's taken a lot of both balloons and both ships are down. The Glowwaters are starting to get back in this thing. I don't know why Skullpowder does not have drogue shoot in a match like this. I have to question that decision. Skullpowder is getting blended down into the ground.
But he still does have arcs, but no gat arcs, so there's just treading
Focus
the bottom
fire,
part of that.
finish the job. Achievement Floozy has respawned. It's now 3-3, tied things up nicely. We could be seeing a third game here, Papa Paradox.
Awesome.
And Glowwaters taking time to wipe the flecks of blood off their proverbial cheeks. Reconsider their next move. The wizard's already been spotted, though. Lumberjack shots raining in. Skullpowder wisely takes cover behind the building.
Achievement Floozy looks like he's going to try and pincer maneuver the red team.
Well, if he can just get behind that spire with a bit of gap mortar, then that spire's going to just be like, well, I'm dead. But it looks like the Glowwaters are on the move. They want to attack before...
Achievement Floozy is keeping very low.
I think the guy invading Rhinos, featuring Scrimscraw, are preparing some kind of ambush here.
Wizard needs to try and keep his arcs.
This could be the last engagement one way or another. I mean, you just got so many...
Achievement Floozy. I thought he was going right into that building. I thought that building was way thicker than it was.
Alright, so the Glowwater is just hiding behind these buildings and sort of hoping those junkers will just sort of hop onto the meat grinder.
The silhouette of the spire in the background.
That's going to happen. Alright, let's have a look at the achievement Lucy's guns again. Do you have those arts?
I think it's the wizard. Yeah, he has a flare on the left side.
Well, you see, we've got, like, basically quad art sniping now. I'm not sure... Well, that's not really going to be that effective. That's the problem with nothing to strip the armor. No mercs or anything. So I'm a bit confuddled by that.
Yeah, you will not be able to sustain with just balloon and armor piercing weapons.
Indeed, you won't, Paradox. Now, Flying Jellyfish is considering its next move. Flare's going down. Now, the Glowwaters, they're not going to get anything done with these arts. They're going to have to find some way to get closer. But they're locked down by this lumberjack, and the Glowwaters have their back to the proverbial wall here, corner of the map.
I find it amusing that Glowwater Thralls use flares.
Yes, they're very glowy, I suppose.
Clouds,
all right,
rain,
Glowwater Thralls.
water.
Glowwater Thralls moving around. Wizard's been spotted. Flying Jellyfish. Flying Jellyfish coming in head of steam here. Looking to close the distance, start getting that carronading. Oh,
But he's
Skullpowder
way too close. He's getting
with the lumberjack.
yedded hard.
Oh, but Flying Jellyfish has sort of tempted the Skullpowder and even Floozy into engaging, and they're going to be just eating that lumberjack this whole engagement. They're going to kill the Flying Jellyfish. They're going to have to kill it quickly. The Flying Jellyfish's armor's down. They may be able to achieve this. Oh, the Flying Jellyfish has lured the Rhinos into a really bad situation here.
I think the achievement, Floozy, can avoid the arc of that spire.
Well, especially now the Spires basically decide just going around here. This will give the Rhinos precious time to recover and take advantage. But the Wizard's back in again, firing those picture-perfect lumberjack shots down onto the achievement Floozy. The achievement Floozy cannot sustain life when being carronaded and lumberjack like this. Skullpowder's going to have to come in and even up the score.
Ooh, bad ram on the Skullpowder on the peak of that bridge.
Skullpowder's firing on the Flying Jellyfish. Oh, the Jellyfish doing a good job switching fire to the Skullpowder. The achievement Floozy being locked down here by that lumberjack. Skullpowder not doing enough damage fast enough. The balloon popping weapons are getting the job done
Bit
here.
of a ram from the Flying Jellyfish, and his armor's down. Mortar's raining in.
Oh, Skullpowder needs to pick a target and focus it, because what he's doing now isn't working.
I hit her.
It would be a miracle if he managed to kill the Flying Jellyfish at this point. Looks like the Flying Jellyfish is about to squish him into the... Oh, but the Flying Jellyfish is taking a lot of damage. The armor's down.
Ah, just getting that armor back up. Skullpowder's hurting.
Shots would have done the trick. But now the Wizard's coming in, and I think that's all she wrote for Skullpowder. I think this is going to a third game, Paradox.
Looks like it.
And there we have it.
And on which map will that be, Brick?
This will be on the Northern Fjords. Hope comes up and we can just vote for it, and I won't have to make yet another lobby. Grey Knight saying sandwich time. No sir, no sandwiches for you. Game is about to begin.
They get a sandwich made out of airships and death. Eat up.
Yes. Yes, eat all you want. You will be very full of airships and death at the end of this game.
Bloated even.
Okay, Paradox. I
On
think you know
the
what time it
spire,
is.
a wizard. We have a lumberjack up front, Merc Cannon on the front, Artemis on the right, and Flare on the left. On the Flying Jellyfish, keeping that carronade. Interesting choice. Flare on the left, Flamer on the right. In the achievement Floozy, we have a mortar carronade right, Merc Cannon on the left with a Banshee up front. The Skullpowder, Merc Cannon right. And yet mortar on the left with a flare up front.
And these spawns are absolutely crazy. All over the shop. Now the flying jellyfish is coming in. Wizard coming in as well, trying to get the double team advantage of the skull powder. Looks like the skull powder is going to try and zone him out using the glacier here. However, now the Sky Invading Rhinos are split up.
I feel like blue. I don't know who has the advantage here. Achievement
the
Floozy
skull
could
powders
very well.
fired the mortars as this jellyfish was coming in. Oh, and
I think he managed to take out the front gun.
The distance.
Yeah, but he took out the carronade on that flying jellyfish.
Managed to snipe out the front gun. Oh, the skull powder's gonna have to get moving again because now the wizard has arcs on him. Firing those lumberjacks down. You are not going to last very long with a lumberjack and a heavy carronade, no matter where it hits you, no matter what it's doing.
Skull powder getting hurt quite a bit already at a quarter health.
There's almost nothing they could do about those spawns. Really screwed them over badly. He is impressive he's managed to stay alive as long as he has. As the skull powder goes down,
Achievement
even
Floozy is
firing in
left
on the
to fend for
jellyfish.
himself. Was he going to be running in that lumberjack? Ooh, bad ram
Achievement
off the
Floozy takes a
terrain.
bad bounce, and I think that's all she wrote for the Achievement Floozy. I don't see him getting out of this one. It's just going to have to let this kill go. Hope for a good spawn in his next life. When he's reincarnated as another junker.
Inconvenient. Dude, that'd be a sick game type.
Oh, but Achievement Floozy's fighting back. Actually getting the hull armor down. Oh my goodness, Glowwater Thralls about to give away a kill and completely
Just getting
unnecessarily.
that big, getting that hull back up, Mateld, and
Well,
Zasail's just getting
the
back
Thralls
on
didn't give away an unnecessary kill, but they did give away a lot of unnecessary permahull. That was just... There was no need for that at all. I think, the jellyfish was thinking, okay, let's just finish him off. And he wasn't waiting for the wizard to just sort of come in so they could completely crush him. They ended up going on... They ended up going on the skull powder's level, which actually allowed the skull powder to almost kill the flying jellyfish.
The sky is being flared in a spastic neon rave party kind of way.
What he said. Flares going down. Well, now,
Wizard is
hang on,
very disconnected here.
there we go.
Subjecting
Right,
himself
so
to 4 mercs worth of fire. That's
there
could
we
be
go.
very dangerous.
4 mercs. The wizard's going to be in a lot of trouble. Wizard going low. I think he was using a bit of drop shoot there.
Yep, he has drop shoot.
Yep. There we go. Buff balloon. That'll get you down
Yeah.
quickly. Wizard waiting behind the archway.
Man, deja vu again. Although it's swap positions. Urs was particularly bored.
Oh, as you are bored.
Commentate the game while I save this to a PNG.
Oh, God. Achievement Floozy. Firing on the wizard. Firing on the less armoured 2 ships. Wisely. Worked for them before. Achievement Floozy going down low though. Right. Yeah, this is a situation where the flying jellyfish is going to need to time this charge exactly right. Wizard's taking a lot of fire as he tries to get closer, which he doesn't actually need to do. Oh, flying jellyfish coming over the top. Here he goes. Oh, already half the armor of the flying jellyfish taken out. If even one of those merc shots gets through the armor, the flying jellyfish is dead. Oh, there we go. There's one. And the flying jellyfish ducks down again. I think we got a good old-fashioned sniping match on our hands today.
And a very staggered one. I mean, Flying Jellyfish doesn't... Flying Jellyfish is the kid who was begrudgingly taken along to the park because his big brother was told to by their parents. Like, he has a carronade, he has no way of closing the distance without walking into 4 mercs. He's got no opportunity to try to assist here.
Well, he's gonna
But that's not
anyway,
going to stop him because he's the little
No.
brother.
He's the little goldfish who could. Flying Jellyfish actually getting close enough to use that carronade, and he does on the achievement floozy. Now, both ships are...
And then the little brother
Wow.
broke his arm because his bigger brother told him he could fly.
And then he has to be taken home by Mummy. All the way back to Red Spawn.
Wizard now feels bad.
Oh dear, yeah.
But-
Wizard's got to go home too. Stole his brother.
Feels awful. I mean, who does that? Cue parable about inclusiveness.
Shot's going wide here. Oh, wait, tell a lie. The flying jellyfish armor went down there briefly. And back to the status quo. Wizard takes cover.
Spires
Flying
are not
jellyfish.
status quo, sir. See what I did there?
Yeah,
Will
that
the
was,
gentleman yield?
that's clever. That was really clever.
Thought so. The wizard just standing at the gateway to the blue team. Skullpada going to exchange fire
Did you
with
just
him.
say the gents?
Did I? Thought I said the
You
wizard.
see, your dog, he sees you wrong. He's trying to correct you.
I don't
Oh.
think I said the gents, but whatever.
Flying jellyfish, getting hits. Skullpada's armor down. Oh, Wizard's got a
Flying
very
jellyfish is
interesting
getting
little angle of
way
fire
out of
here.
position here. And the Skullpada
Well,
just
You
ignores
say
that
way out
arc.
of position. Oh, actually, yes, you're right. Completely right. Thank
you.
Yeah, all the Sirs need to do is go up, and then they'll have the jellyfish all to themselves. Looks like the jellyfish is backing off. He put a couple feet into Compton. He decided, I don't know. Took a step back.
Straight out of Compton.
Now, the Wizard, yes, the flying jellyfish was backpedaling straight out of Compton. Now he's trying to go into Compton, but from another direction.
Just trying to take 5th Street. I don't know if that's an actual street, but...
Nice.
Yeah, the other one is LA
Have to brush
traffic
up.
is congested. They're like, nope, can't go that way. Let's go the other way.
Yeah. Oh, traffic in LA is the worst. Now, flying jellyfish taking a lot of damage, backing off. Completely suppressed here, just being chipped away.
Just driving through a couple gunshots in the door, you know. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh, but now the Wizard's close enough to do some serious damage on the Skullpada.
Yeah, but he's going to try and
If those
bait him, but
shots would hit.
Skullpad is smarter. He knows to try and zone with the arc.
Yeah, a lot of those shots missing, but yeah, another shot missed. Oh, now the achievement floozy's coming in. The achievement floozy gets any amount of gap mortar on the Wizard. All the Wizard's in terrible, terrible trouble.
But he
The
has
Wizard
his-
realizes this, decides to back out. Now the flying jellyfish coming in, flanking the Skullpada from behind.
Nice bit of opportunistic thinking from the flying jellyfish. He knew that
Yes,
achievement floozy
indeed.
was
Flying
committing.
jellyfish taking a lot of fire. Oh, jellyfish rams the Skullpada.
Achievement Floozy and Wizard having a tad little
Oh,
exchange of their
the
own.
flying jellyfish taking a lot of damage here. I feel the flying jellyfish being a bit too aggressive. Needs to just blend him down carefully.
I mean, his
I don't have
timing
to
was
ram him.
perfect, but the execution left a little bit to be desired. Did he just take out that front gun on the plane?
Oh, Achievement Floozy taking a bit of a bump there as it goes down. Flying jellyfish in calamity. The Wizard's also in calamity here. It's
Blue team are looking
hull
to get
armor's
this.
down.
Push this advantage, this low permahull advantage that they have. But man, Skullpada has his long range sight out, shooting that merc to the flying jellyfish as it pierces all the way through the ship.
Oh, the Wizard limping away from this engagement with the Floozy. Oh, meanwhile, the Blenderfish loses the one-on-one with the Skullpada. Wizard trying to quickly turn around. Maybe he can start backpedaling, get that lumberjack on. If he can get that lumberjack on, he's got a chance.
Flying jellyfish got a pretty convenient spawn. I don't know why there's... I am hallucinating, I swear. Skullpada, yeah.
Skullpada. Oh, Skullpada's caught the Wizard from behind, though.
With those mercs.
Skullpada starts firing. Oh, very well executed.
And the mortar
Mercs
just raining in.
supplementing the damage. Oh, the Wizard's still barely alive. The flying jellyfish comes back in. Oh, I don't know, jellyfish. You might potentially be in a meat grind situation if you're not careful. The achievement Floozy's balloon is down. The Skullpada fires in on the... Takes out
Takes
the
out
carronade.
the front gun.
Oh, perfectly
Beautiful.
aimed Mercury by the Skullpada. Now the flying jellyfish. It's got his front gun repaired so it can start blending him down, using a bit of fire to supplement. The Wizard's taking a beating here. The Wizard
But he is
about
just
to go down.
not giving any of this shit. He is stalwart
Oh.
in the face and never mind.
Down goes the Spire. Flying jellyfish is blending down the Skullpada here, but that achievement Floozy is going to be up and on him in a minute.
This is
Flying-
for the
oh, the
fourth
Wizard-
kill.
The Wizard's fair bit away, but not so far away. In fact, yeah, he can start supporting pretty much immediately with his heavy investment in sniping weapons.
Skullpada needs to try and get his weapons
Oh.
back on him here.
Solid contact with achievement Floozy. Actually, Flying Jellyfish actually got in the way of his allies' fire there for a moment. The Flying Jellyfish needs to get over this, limp over this glacier.
And there goes that balloon. Skullpada going to be descending
Flying Icicle.
into the void. Achievement
Oh.
Floozy getting hooked up on the Pride
Oh,
Rock or whatever the
achievement
hell.
Floozy
Duck
stuck
skull.
on the ice.
And absolutely
Taking heavy
lighting him up.
damage. Oh, being focus fired with the carronade, the lumberjack, and the Wizard getting way too close for some reason.
That rock just kind of letting go.
Well, it's free. It ties things up. Are Flying Jellyfish and the Wizard going to try and push their advantage? Sources say yes, they are. Hope my sources weren't wrong.
Sources are your eyes.
Right, well, my eyes tell me the Flying Jellyfish saying, fuck it, let's do this thing. Let's just go for it here. If the Flying Jellyfish and the Wizard just focus on the Skullpada, whose balloon is down, he's stuck on the mountain, they just focus fire a little bit rather than going at the achievement Floozy instead, they could take him down very quickly.
Whoever wins this
They're
next engagement
switching
wins
fire.
the Sunday
They're
Rumble
switching
12.
fire and allowing the Skullpada to repair. I'm not sure if... I think this could come back to bite them in the butt, potentially. You see,
Oh,
there we
big
go. Now the
ram.
Wizard taking damage from the Skullpada.
And Achievement Floozy is going down. He was
Yep.
getting a lot of permahull damage in there. It was a ram combined with fire and carronade. Just put a lot of pressure on Achievement Floozy.
Wizard, yeah, its armor is getting chipped away by this The Wizard should have finished Skullpada when it had the chance.
And there goes
However,
Achievement
the
Floozy.
Flying Jellyfish has killed the Achievement Floozy now. Maybe only a matter of time before the Skullpada goes down. if the flying jellyfish can get behind him before another spawn happens. But the achievement floozy has got a good spawn. Might be able to get back in time.
You never know. Flying jellyfish is pretty cut off. It looks like he's going to coast under that arc instead of trying to focus down the skull padda.
No, he's... No, I have to question. I have to say, if you got the 2-on-1, just go for it. You're not going to have a 2-on-1 for very much longer as the skull padda fires on the flying jellyfish. The flying jellyfish in a bad position. He's almost zoning out his partner there. Skull padda zoning out the wizard while fighting the flying jellyfish. Oh, flying jellyfish suddenly, he's deep inside a continent and he doesn't even know how he got there. His armor's down, Permahull's taken a beating.
But he's still managing to coast away, limping. They only shot 2 tires.
Oh, firing down on the skull padda. His big brother heard his phone call. He's come to Compton to rescue him, but the flying jellyfish's balloon is taken out. The skull padda goes down, tries to zone out that fire of the flying jellyfish, tries to get underneath that carronade. Oh, here we go. This could be the end for the skull padda. This could be a victory for the Glowwater Thralls. Skull padda's almost dead. The balloon's taken out. The hull's taken out.
He's just gonna ram very...
The achievement floozy's coming in now. Oh no, they didn't get the finish. They didn't get the finish. Now the flying jellyfish is about to die. Oh my goodness, I thought it was over there for sure.
I'm half expecting Wizard to like a lightning bolt just drogue shoot on top of the skull padda. I wanted that to happen so bad.
Is kerosene reversing into the blue spawn? I don't know if this is going to do him any favors. Oh, he's 2-on-1 with these 2 junkers.
He's focusing the wrong junker as well.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, the flying jellyfish kerosene back in. If the wizard can just hang on just a little bit, the jellyfish might be able to save him.
He is pining for the fjords, as you'd say.
Mm-hmm. I'll be pining for the bloody fjords in a minute, I'll tell you that. Oh, flying jellyfish is yes, he's within carronade range now. Jellyfish can help. This is a 2-on-2 battle again. The wizard isn't too bad.
But the flying jellyfish is right
this is anyone's game. Skull padda taking the brunt of the damage. Skull padda was trying to go. Wizard was trying to go over, but he's failed. He needs to hit that drop shoot before he gets focus fired to death. Oh,
and that is the last kill.
No! Oh my goodness! The Sky Invading Rhinos featuring Skrim have defeated the Glowwater Thralls. Skrim has defeated his own clan to gain a victory for the Sky Invading Rhinos in this 12th edition of the Sunday Rumble. Ah, I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. It was a very close series, that's for sure.